Oh shit, Monster Squad's in the house. We got Weapon X 1990 and Fonzo 13. Oh, whoa. Somebody being carried out over there.
Hey, grab him by the crotch too. Take it easy.
Oh god, no.
That's the crazy stuff you see at Monsterpalooza right there.
That's out of this world.
Pretty ballsy on some parts, huh? But yeah, here we are, 2018 Monsterpalooza, and we were kind of skeptical coming in.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
Last year.
10-year anniversary, we thought, they're gonna go all out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the lineup wasn't what we expected.
that frustrated the fucking hell out of us. We won't
He
lie.
was pretty upset, yeah. He's still kind of low, man. Look at him.
A little bit.
Look at that face.
Come on, you can get over it. Come on. Hey, aren't you the guy that got killed in Gingerbread Man Part 3?
Oh,
Was it?
wait,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. I think I saw that clip.
I saw that clip.
Oh, the clip?
Yeah. It's very
Ginger Day
electrifying.
music,
Electrifying the performance.
Shit.
Oh, man.
I'm shocked you pulled that one out. God damn.
Beat me to it.
But yeah, 10-year anniversry. It's at the Pasadena location. Even this is getting a little too
Oh
short,
man, it's
right?
building, man. But the thing with this, there's also a lot of cool panels. A lot of footage from those.
Yes.
Oh
Free
shit.
stuff from there, so yeah.
A lot of
we made
free
the best
shit.
of it, yeah. The booths are always cool too, all the cool booths they got and all the cool stuff, but just randomly running into people too,
Oh, we sure as hell did. I mean, we didn't run into Enzo like we did last year, but
That was pretty cool.
that was. Who would have thought we would have seen Slash? John Landis?
Yes, that was a cool surprise. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Rick
man.
Baker getting us a lifetime achievement award.
Oh, no kidding.
Did you see that filmography of his? Like, you got a lot of clips from that, right?
Yep, got a good amount of clips from that, and man, oh man, no telling what's next. Talking about Thriller, right? Sorry, that was on the song.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Nicely
shit.
done. But yeah, look, right here, Pasadena Convention Center.
It's time
Check it out.
Yeah, time to check out the highlights that was. So starting with Terror from Hallow's Eve and moving on from there.
Nice.
Let's go right on in. Too sweet.
Todd Tucker, the creator, director of The Terror of Hallows Eve, Illusion Industries. He's done so many amazing movies, special effects, and this is by far one of his own and his best. Again, let's give it up for Todd Tucker. Let's bring him up here. Thank you. How are you? You're most afraid of as a child, and how did you remember fear influence your performance?
I was petrified of Freddy Krueger. I just was, because he could get you anywhere.
Anything in it except literal me. Honestly, Todd, you have
Holy
to
shit,
give
the
Todd
Crypt Keeper's
props.
here.
Todd is one of the most creative guys in our business. Horror is really great because they still use practical effects, and Todd is at the top of his game. And I'm gonna get a chance to do a movie with him this summer. That's all I can tell you about it, or I'd have to kill you.
Oh shit. From after seeing Terror of Hallow's Eve, now to this free poster signing with the cast and crew. Oh, Corbin Nash, Friday the 13th Madness. Oh, here we go, waiting in line. Oh, there's Jigsaw himself, Tobin Bell. Monsterpalooza 2018. Yeah, this is one of my goals for this year. Big Saw fan, love the franchise, although Jigsaw's not too bad, but not too good. There he is, John Kramer. Holy shit. About to meet him soon. Uh-oh. Suffering. You haven't seen anything yet.
Games are just beginning.
Oh, yes, there will be blood. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the house. Whoa, Christian's friends of Michael Myers here. Strangers, man, we got it all. Right over here is Danny Trejo.
That's what I'm saying, I'll do it. When it came that water, it was about, I think, 48 or 50 degrees in this tank. We had to shoot at night, and outdoor tank. Yeah, outdoor tank. Okay, so people die in this movie. A lot of people die in this movie. But we're out right.
And after the awesome Deep Blue C2 panel, we've got a poster signing of that with the cast and crew. Oh man, too cool.
I had fun. Did you guys have fun? It was hot. remember it was like really, really hot.
We shot a lot in Hollywood at an old bank, and I remember it was like 155 degrees in the building. But what's really interesting too is that the film, and within the film is this incredible horror film called Knocked Off, which I know you want. Everybody wants to buy that film. All the distributors were like, the film's okay, but we want to buy the film within the film because it's really fucking good.
Are we going to make the film?
Yeah, we were talking about that. We need to finish that film.
The premise of that, I mean, they're both. It is an incredible, like, to put them side by side. I think is genius.
The film within the film is supposed to be like a film like Seven.
Oh, we got Missy Pyle here. Oh, the Wet movie sneaking in there. Brandon's sneaking in for a picture of Missy Pyle. Oh, man. This is for the director's cut. Panel has ended. We are now having the signing for this cool poster. That's cool. Adam Rifkin, the director, also director of Psycho Cop Returns. Yes. Poster signing going on. This is what happens when you walk the Monsterpalooza show floor. You've got Kane Hodder. Denise Crosby's over here, John Carl Beekler, man, oh man, Barbara Crampton, all these guys. It is a madhouse in here over at Monsterpalooza 2018, the 10-year anniversary. There's Danielle Harris over there signing. Ted White, Friday the 13th Part 4 fan. Man, oh man. Oh. Scotty and Anthrax. Man, oh man, it's crazy. We are here going to the Sea of Humanity, or the Sea of Fiends at Monsterpalooza. There's Machete himself, Danny Trejo, and Ron Jeremy's hanging out over there. Oh man. As you can see, this is what it's like walking through a crowded Monsterpalooza. Oh, look who's just hanging out over here. Doug Bradley, Pinhead himself. Oh man, whoa. Terror Hallows Eve running wild here. That's so cool. Sea of Humanity.
This guy is, man, but I'm way more entertaining. So let's begin. When I was a child, I thought to myself, would I be haunting houses when I got older and died? No. But here I am. All right, questions. Whoa! Hey, babe. Liz! Liz, hey! Listen, I got something for you. Liz, here, right here. I just got it today. It's still fresh. There we go. Will you be my bride? Let's do this. Come on. You and me, you and me.
The script was kind of dark and grim. It wasn't like an out-and-out comedy. So it felt like, oh, we're gonna make, these like horrible, brown, slimy, sandworm type things. And then production sent over a mechanical.
so I'm a big horror fan, and I had to know who did the special effects for this cool little movie that I saw. And so I found out his name was Rick Baker. And then I found out this is the same guy that did the gorilla suit for King Kong, which I was completely obsessed with. And it was made, which is true. John had interviewed me and offered me the role, and I went over to Rick's shop, which was in the Valley, and he said to me, and you are, I said, hi, my name's David Naughton, and I'm playing the role of David Kessler. And he goes, I feel sorry for you. It's true, and I didn't know what he meant, but I found out pretty quickly.
So Rick has not been honored enough.
No, he hasn't.
Ask him. So I've worked with Rick too much. No, I've worked with Rick as a kid. So, and now, David and backwards, thank you. David Naughton and Flash and I want to give, and on behalf of Monsterpalooza, we want to give you this extremely expensive award. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Baker!
Rick Baker!
Oh, what do we got in there? Oh, the Monsterpalooza Museum. We are in this now. It's a howling good time in here. The power of Christ compels you. Love this freaking movie. Beware Pazuzu. Oh man, I wish Dario Argento was here. I love Suspiria to death. Damn, that is amazing. Holy shit.
There's vlog Inception. You got.
Ooh, hey Alfonso, I got a question.
What's that?
What's all the hubbub, bub?
Nicely done.
Rick Baker, Monster Maker, man. He got the award last night from Monte Revolta, or I should say from John Landis / David Naughton, who now has a booth out of nowhere today. Man, oh man. Rick Baker, he's the man. And now all the classic Universal monsters. Oh, whoa. Conjuring 2 sighting. Hey, I guess you guys could say you would like not to have none of that, huh?
I was about to say.
There she is. Oh, man. This is insane. All this artwork at the Monsterpalooza Museum. That's what it's all about. And look at that. We even got some Godzilla action right here. Man, oh man. Oh, 30th anniversary of Beetlejuice was yesterday. We had the special panel, all the makeup artists, and now
They said that they had it here with the
oh man,
card and the number.
that is oh that's right.
The cast of the original.
That is the original.
What was that? Oh, look, hearing all the stories at the panel was amazing too.
Right, and this guy himself, Douglas Turner, was at that yesterday. Oh man.
That's
Oh, it's
I'm trying to quit. What do you say? I'm trying to quit. You see the behind the scenes pictures of Michael Keaton was awesome.
That was. It didn't even look like him. Oh yes.
They just get realer. They get more real and more real.
That is insane.
That is crazy.
Oh, there you go. He's asking you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thanks for not jumping. Thanks for not scaring me.
That's awesome.
That was cool. Thank you.
Hey, right over here, got Pennywise, Michael Myers. Man, oh man. Hey, there's Bruce over there.
Oh hey, he's working today.
Right.
The coloration looks really nice.
There's a closer look at Bruce right over here. Oh man, then not too far from him is a classic Hannibal Lecter and Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, man. Wow. That is amazing. Holy crap, man. That's an eye popper right there. Damn.
Throw your hands up for that one.
Oh, shit.
You guys over here, it gets a little X-rated. There's some junk. Over
Oh,
here.
God, look at that.
Breast over here, so just, you know.
Breast intentions over there, is that what you're saying?
You're such a dick, all right?
God, you're just tearing people up, aren't you?
Hey, Chris, character descriptions, any kind of... Take it to Kodo. Come here, give me a kiss.
Ah!
Give me a hug.
Oh, and then we got the Trickster over here from Terror of Hallow's Eve. Man, that was a good movie.
How was that panel? Did they show the whole movie?
They showed the whole movie, and we had a little Q&A and a signing for the posters afterwards. Practical effects. Doug Jones is the Trickster. You gotta check that out.
And you said Lost Themes was the soundtrack?
Yeah, John Carpenter's Lost Themes. There was some tracks from that from the first one that was used as music.
Very cool.
The movie comes out around October 30th, if I'm not mistaken. So check out Terror of Hallow's Eve. Just before the exit, we have more Terror of Hallow's Eve. The
I guess Joe
puppets.
Bashar has a full-size alien in his house.
Oh, it's so cool. Check this movie out.
That author, Scott Smith?
All right, we are at the back part, waiting in line for Ray Wise. RoboCop fame, Swamp Thing, Twin Peaks, of course. Reaper is here making a rare appearance. There we go, Pinhead himself meeting fans, and then off in the distance there, Ashley Lawrence, Kirsty.
Without spoiling, what can you tell fans about this film that sets it apart?
Well, Andre Toulon and the puppets are evil. There's nothing good about them.
Just like the first
I know
one.
They go on the good side several times in Charles' original canon, but in our universe, they are bad motherfuckers. And
speaking my language.
This is incredibly heavily, probably not even R-rated. It's probably, if we tried to get a rating, it would be NC-17.
Yeah.
So I would say
I'm
it's
excited.
an unrated canon of craziness and Gonzo. Yeah, it's awesomeness.
Say hello to my ladies.
The lovely Barbara is introducing Kaiser, better known as Torch. You guys probably know him, and our new character, the Skull Blade variant. Nice.
I guess to
big announcement coming.
I guess because of how well this worked out and how the relationship has been so great with Dallas, we've been talking about what other full moon movie and the hundreds of bizarre films I've made over the years that we can reboot and remake with more money and maybe a different vision. And we actually just did a deal. You want me to tell the whole thing? You don't want to say anything?
We're gonna reboot Castle Freak.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God!
And Tate Steinsick is gonna direct, and Barbara is gonna produce with us.
Holy shit! Puppet Master Lilith Reich panel has ended. There's Barbara Crampton, cast and crew signing. Holy shit. And the puppets are right over there. That's going to be a cool shot. I just got a cool autograph from Dallas Sonnier. I'll show you what it is. Oh, making some musical magic right here.
You got the man, Harry Manfredini in the back.
Oh. Did you say this is some Friday the 13th theme? Oh, I think I know where we're going with this. Oh, in 3D.
Third dimension. Might sound a little something like this.
Oh. Oh, shit. And you got Manfredini back there. How ironic. Oh, man. Oh, man. Holy shit. We are looking at the Terminator 2 bike. Wow. That is incredible. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Oh, it moves. Oh man, that's cool. We got stuff on display from the new Hellraiser Judgment. This was a good film, a legit Hellraiser sequel finally. Definitely up there with the first few. And love the Hellraiser franchise.
I guess, yeah, I can't remember what special deal I did for you last time.
No, you got the t-shirt poster bundle.
Oh, the bundles.
I see, so the
7 films, always worth coming to at any convention. If you want some crazy shit, some
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's going to get one table. There's only so much space we have for stuff.
These guys got so much good stuff. Gotta love it. Oh man. Ran into Steve Johnson over here, and then in this part of the room, you got some history. Whoa, are you enjoying the history here?
Man, right? It's rich, man. It's just weird. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's tired with it Sunday or what.
Right? Are you saying that they're all living dead right now? Oh man, that is so cool. Insane. All right, lots of autographs and stuff to get through. So here we go for Monsterpalooza 2018. Starting off with the posters. These were all signed for free after each panel, so gotta take advantage of that whenever you can, right? First poster right here is The Terror of Hallow's Eve. I said it, it's a great film. Cool practical effects puppetry, signed by the cast and crew including Zach Ward, Todd Tucker, Christian Kane, Ann Reed, JT Neal, Caleb Thomas. Man, oh man. Hell of a movie. This was fun. I asked Todd Tucker if the inspiration for the trickster right here was from Puppet Master, because it kind of reminded me of Jester a little bit, but he said no. So if anyone's wondering that, there's your answer. But man, Doug Jones, hell of a job. Hell of a movie. Gotta love it. And now the next poster we have is Director's Cut. Directed by Adam Rifkin, who directed Psycho Cop Returns. Has Lynn Shay in it. Missy Pyle, who happened to be there at the panel. This movie is gonna be weird and interesting. I can't wait, and I fucking love this poster. This is just vintage 80s. Director's Cut. Cannot wait for this. And then, oh man, Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. I'll tell you what, going into this, because I'm a big Full Moon fan, I didn't know what to expect. So I was curious, but after I saw a crazy trailer, or I should say, a crazy clip full of blood, gore, guts splattering, eye being gouged out, I'm fucking excited for Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. Be on the lookout for that. This is gonna be fucking insane. Here you see Barbara Crampton signed it, as well as many others. Jenny Pelletier, Michael Paré, and man, oh man, this is just gonna be nuts. Ho ho! Deep Blue Sea 2 poster here, as the Blu-ray comes out on tax day. There you go. Cast and crew signed this, including the director, Darren Scott, who was, I believe, a writer or producer on Tales from the Hood. Got that. Michael Beach from, I believe it was, Third Watch, if I'm not mistaken, but I mainly remember from Insidious Chapter 2. But Deep Blue Sea 2 from the trailer, it looked like it was fun. I won't lie, the story looks eerily similar to the first, but the energy that everybody showed at the panel was good, so I'm encouraged. And plus, there's going to be some one-liners. As long as it's cheesy fun, I'm happy. This, I didn't see that much of this panel, Bad Samaritan. But my girlfriend Amy decided to go and get a signed poster for me, which was cool. And it's by Dean Devlin, who directed Independence Day. So Amy, thank you very much for getting me this. That was awesome. So those are all signed posters. Now for all the rest of the autographs. Alright, here we go with the big autographs. As we have the Saw Complete Collection. All 7 films. Well, I should say the first 7 films. Got it signed by Tobin Bell, Jigsaw himself. Dream come true to meet one of my top 10 favorite horror icons of all time. This is a hell of a series. I love this series so much. The story, every little twist and turn, every little layer. Saw is fucking classic. I don't care what anybody else says. If you hate it, that's too bad. But yeah, got Tobin Bell to sign that. That was fucking cool. And then I got Oblivion signed by Andrew Divoff. I would have gotten Wishmaster signed. I would have. But I was an Oblivion fan first. And plus it's big for my Full Moon collection. I already had it signed by Julie Newmar. I already had it signed by the director Sam Urban. And now Andrew Divoff who played Red Eye. Yeah, man, this movie is just awesome. It's just different. It's weird. Before there was Cowboys and Aliens, there was Oblivion. And, of course, its sequel, Backlash, Oblivion 2. But got that signed by Andrew Divoff. That was fucking cool. And then I got Dead End signed by Ray Wise. I already had it signed by Lynn Shay, who happens to be Ray Wise's character's wife. So there you go. This is a great Christmas movie. Hilarious. Great dialogue. Everyone's got great chemistry. If you haven't seen this, check it out. It's a trip. It's a lot of fun. I like this movie. It's very dark with some comedy elements in it, but also some very intense moments too. So check out Dead End if you haven't. And then, oh hell yeah, I got Hellraiser signed. I already had it signed by Doug Bradley the first time I met him years back. This time, had it signed by Kirsty, Ashley Lawrence. Had to do it. I already had the second one signed, so had to complete it. Gotta get Kirsty to sign Hellraiser, so that was cool. And then from Hellraiser, we get some more Ray Wise signatures here. I had him sign RoboCop. I already had signed by Nancy Allen, a.k.a. Officer Lewis. Had RoboCop himself, Peter Weller, sign it. And I've had Galen Gorge, who was Angie in RoboCop 2. And now, Ray Wise, who was, I'm trying to remember his character's name. How sad is that? It was Nash, I believe. But he was one of the main villains. He was one of Clarence Boddicker's tallest right-hand men, and he was one of the last guys that was killed before Clarence Boddicker was. Spoiler alert. But this was cool to have him sign. I love RoboCop. I love those first two movies. Never gets old. It was exciting to get somebody else from the original film to sign this, so that was fucking amazing. And then more Ray Wise madness. I had him sign Swamp Thing. As you can see, Len Wein, the creator of Swamp Thing, has signed it. Adrian Barbeau has signed it. Ken Horn had signed it. And now Ray Wise, the man who played the character who would become Swamp Thing. So cool. And Harry Manfredini, the composer of this, signed it here at Monsterpalooza. So I have 2 signatures on Swamp Thing. Total cult classic. Love this movie. Great cast. Everything. Keeping the signature madness going here. I had Psycho Cop Returns signed by the director, Adam Rifkin. At the time when he directed this, he went by the name Riff Coogan. So when he signed it, he put AKA Riff Coogan. That's so fucking cool. I already had Bobby Ray Schaefer, the Psycho Cop himself, sign it. So now I had the director sign it. Fucking stoked. Oh, man. And then we had some more. That was a free signature. Here's some more freebies for you. Chopping Mall, which I already had signed by Jim Warnorski. This time I had 2 effects artists sign it who were part of the Beetlejuice 30th anniversary panel. I had Doug Turner, who was the Charman in Beetlejuice. Well, he was the robot in Chopping Mall. So I had him sign it, and I had Robert Short, the guy who created those very killbots in Chopping Mall. So hell yeah, Robert Short, Doug Turner signed that. That's fucking cool. More free signatures. Oh fuck yeah, man. Along with all those posters, along with those, I got Lost Boys signed by effects artist V. Neal and Stephen Laporte. Man, oh man. You can't go wrong with this cult classic right here. I fucking love this movie. The sequels weren't bad. Part 2 was okay, but I like Part 3, but nothing will ever touch the original. But now, got a couple free signatures. I can't complain. Oh man, more free signatures? Oh, it's time to delve into the Arnold Schwarzenegger films. That's right. I got some free signatures on my Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that I brought, that is. Stephen Laporte, who did the effects on Lost Boys, also happened to do the makeup effects here on The Running Man. I love this movie to death. God, it's so good. Not vigilantes, but inmates who have to go through a reality like game show against gladiators and fight to the death. Oh, man. And who knew this was a Stephen King story? Back when he used the Richard Bachman alias. So yeah, Running Man, signed by Steve Laporte. But that's not all. We got Terminator 3 signed by makeup effects artist Steve Laporte. Already had it signed by Cristiano Loken. And now, how about that? The guy who did the makeup for everybody, Steve Laporte, signed Terminator 3. Oh, but that's not all, man. Oh, that's not all, though. Steve Laporte also signed Terminator 2, the Extreme DVD. He did the makeup in Terminator 2. Oh, man. Stan Winston did the effects and everything, of course. And then you had the great Steve Laporte helping out in the makeup department. So there you go. My first Terminator 2 signature. I'm fucking stoked for that because, hey, top 10 favorite movies of all time. No, Terminator 2 is number 2, with Terminator being the first. And then this little rarity. Little Monsters. I had effects artist Robert Short sign that because, well, there you go. He did the special makeup effects. So that's cool. And I haven't actually opened the DVD until now. I opened it to have Robert Short sign it that night. God, was that cool. Oh, wait, but there's more free signatures. God damn. I had Tourist Trap signed by V. Neal. She happened to do the makeup effects as well. She worked with Ken Horn, who had signed that back at Day of the Scream Queens. I had Ted Nicolau, who had been the editor on this. And Charles Band, of course, the executive producer, but now signed by the great V. Neal. That's beautiful. Fucking A. But that is not all. Oh, no. Bone Tomahawk. This is a classic movie. You got to see this. A Western, cannibalistic kind of tribe. Violence. People being ripped in half. And you got Kurt Russell. Well, Dallas Sonnier, who was there at the Puppet Master Littlest Reich panel, happened to be a producer on this. And I had to get Bone Tomahawk signed because I love this movie. All my signatures, the majority of them being free, which I can't complain about. I also bought some merch. Speaking of Puppet Master Access Termination, the newest one. Had to finally complete the collection, so can't wait to watch this and see how this next installment in the series was. Puppet Master. This is number 12. Oh, man. And then I went to the Seven Films booth. Always got to go there. I love Eaten Alive. This is such a great cannibal film by Umberto Lenzi. I already had it on DVD, but I decided to get this Blu-ray because it's got so many great special features, including the soundtrack. The soundtrack is beautiful. There's new documentaries. There's new interviews on here, I believe. And look at that little Q&A with Umberto Lenzi. But yeah, I mainly wanted the soundtrack, to be honest. But those other special features with this thing is cool. I love cannibal films. Man, oh man. And then I got a movie called Beyond the Seventh Door. Check out the trailer for this, because this just looks so weird and out there. I honestly can't wait to watch this. Look at that. Man, oh man. The infamous 80s Canadian thriller, shot on video. Seven Films, Intervision, they know how to get it done. I can't wait to see Beyond the Seventh Door. And then another Blu-ray I got, House on Straw Hills, with Udo Kier, who happens to be Andre Toulon in Puppet Master of the Littlest Reich. But I had to get House on Straw Hill because I had only had a bootleg of this movie. And, hey, I needed an official release. That way I could keep my Video Nasties collection going strong. That's what I got at the Seven Films booth. And just in the mail, I got Blood Brothers Pro Wrestling's Goddess of Gore. The autographed edition. Look at that. Number 1 of 10. I was the first one to get it. Fuck yeah. Signed by the amazing combatants. What a night of violence this was. I cannot wait for more. And in October, Blood Brothers Crimson Cup 2 will be happening. But there you go. Free signatures. What a night. What a haul. Oh yeah.